Good morning, life in Florida. Well, today I'm on a construction job, actually for a customer of mine here in Melbourne, Florida. And I'm going to show you how to install drywall on the ceiling when you're alone. It can be done, there's tricks to the trade, and I'm going to show you that today. So what we have here, I'm going to show you just a little bit right now. Big hole in the ceiling. Let me give you another look at it. Now what happened here was the ceiling sheet just gave away. Just came out. They didn't put enough nails or screws in it. Actually they use nails, which is okay, but it's better to use screws. And you can see the paper and some of the nails that are still there. That's just the weight of the drywall on the ceiling wasn't enough nails or screws. It just gave away. So first thing I want to do is I want to square it off, which I've already done. You can see my lines and measurements there. And I want to cut that other section of drywall out and square it off nice and neat for the new sheet to go up. So there's our area right there. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to cut on these measurements I got. I'm just going to use a utility knife, and you want to run it through a few times. And then pull it. And I can start cleaning up this area. I got it half on the wood. Okay, well as you can see, there's my area. I made it a little bit larger, nice and square. Now we got a nice square area all cleaned up, ready for the drywall. I moved that cable cord up, or the garage door opener cord up, out of the way so it's not on the wood, so that we don't have any problems with nails or screws going into it. And it's ready now for the new drywall to go on. If you notice, around the edges I put screws to tighten up the existing drywall, so that's tightened up all along the edges, and then I can put up the new drywall and screw that off nicely. Okay, well, I made my measurements. We got just right under 48 this way, and I got 80 1/4 going this way for the piece of drywall. Now, I'm going to cut it back a little bit, like 47 3/4, give me a little room so it's not so tight, and make it about 80 1/4, because it's going to be half on the wood on this end over here. So, what I want to do is take this 1x, and where I'm going to start the drywall is here. So what I want to do is make a little lip, and I got a couple of 8 sinkers. I'm going to nail that up into the wood. I want to pull it back just a hair. Pretty good. I'm going to show you this from another angle. What I wanted to do is I'm going to slide the drywall up over this bar, bring it in here, butt it to this drywall here. But I want this to act as like a little bit of a holding for the drywall. So the drywall will slide in. This will act as a little bit of a lip. Just needs to hold it a little bit so I can tack it in, and then I can go back and screw everything off. So let's try that. Okay, so here is exactly the trick of the trade right here. You can see I got a little bit of a gap, so the new drywall will come up and go right in. But see, I got a little bit of play here so that I can slide it in, and then it will just act as a lip to temporarily hold the new drywall. Okay, got my measurement right here, 80 1/4. trim this little edge, which I already got marked. Get my utility knife. So I got my mark at 80 1/4. I hold my drywall tee, cut along the guide of this. Pull it out, hit the back, give it a little snap. Cut the back side. Then I'm going to take a rasp, I'm going to cut this part here, take a rasp, and clean up all these edges, and then we'll install the drywall. Okay, well, turn my hat around because I'm going to be using my head, and I still have to muscle this up. This is the back side of the drywall, so that's going to go up against your wood, and the face is going to be, exposed and facing down below. I got to slide it over this garage opener bar and into that lip, so it's going to be a little tricky. This may hurt me a little bit, it may help me a little bit, depending, but it's going to be a little tricky with that bar there. But I'm going to slide it up over, get it on that lip, push it up, put a couple tacks to hold it, then I can go back and screw it off. So I'm going to do the old way, put a couple of these nails, drywall nails, 1 5/8, put a couple of them in my mouth and my lips so I can carry this up over and slide it in. So let's see how this works out. Still have to muscle it up. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It just saves you the part of having a helper or a lift. A lot of guys can use a lift or have a lift. I don't have a lift. So this is one of the tricks that I do, and it works. So here we go. Holding up. Now I can grab the screw gun, I'll put that little piece in over here, and I can put that up. Well, the drywall is up, and you can see that edge came out pretty good. I got a lot of screws in there, and all the ceiling now is up and screwed off. I like to put at least 6 inches apart on the screws, make it really strong. Every city or state is different on the codes. Usually they want about 7 inches on the ceiling, 7 to 8 apart. I got them about 6, so I'm more than good. And it's more than strong. And there we go. Your drywall ceiling is up. The repair job is up. A one-man job. Now I just got to tape it and finish it. Well, there it is. The ceiling behind me is up. Everything is screwed off, nice and tight, nice and strong. This thing's not going to go nowhere. Now I got to tape it and finish it. But the purpose of this video was just to show you how to install drywall on a ceiling if you're by yourself. And so I think we did that and did a pretty good job. So meanwhile, I hope you've enjoyed this short video. Watch for more videos. There'll be plenty more to come. And meanwhile, be happy, be healthy, take care of yourself. And guess what? We will see you soon.